Good evening, everyone. So we made it to Sunday. Had a good weekend. Hope it was productive and or fun for you. We had a little bit of both going on here. And the weather's nice. So that's a relief. We've been having a lot of hot weather. So we've been about 10 degrees cooler this weekend, and it's been pretty nice outside. As you come in, make sure you say hi so that we can get you in the drawing for that free piece of jewelry at the end of the show. If you're seeing the red box that says live up in that corner, then we are currently live. If you're not, then this is a replay. You can claim as usual, but we won't be able to interact with you. Hi, Marjorie. Hi, Mom. Good to see you. Oh, look, I get little hearts from Mom. That's cute. I haven't seen those ones before. They almost look like a heart balloon. Hi, Violet. Hi, Aunt Dora. Good to see you. And yes, Max is here with us today. Look at that.
That's why Violet came, because she knows.
That's why Violet came? Yeah, she knew ahead of time that Max was going to be here, I'm sure. She read everybody's mind. Hi, Marlo. Good to see you. All right, so our first piece of jewelry tonight is going to be the Sands of Time. This is a blockbuster. Hi, Allison. So this is the only piece we have more than one of tonight. Hi, Carla. Everything else is going to be a one and done, as you see running across the bottom of your screen. So once it is claimed, there are no more of those, and I cannot reorder them. This is the only one during the show that I will be able to reorder and have several of. So these are twisted hourglass shapes, and let me show you the gold version up close so that you can see what that looks like. These are a twisted hourglass shape. That's what they claim. I don't know if I agree with that or not, but whatever. So we have some polished sections, some hammered sections, and then we have the little tone-on-tone gold rhinestones as well included in this piece. So the silver has white rhinestones. Otherwise, it is exactly like this piece. Hi, Caroline. The earrings are also those little twisted hourglass pieces. So being that you can see it on me, I'm not going to put it on the model. This is extended all the way out on me, and that's just because of my neckline. It won't stay underneath my neckline if I don't do that. So this is the Sands of Time, and we have it both in gold and silver. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Both in gold and silver, and it is number one. And we have an unlimited amount of those because they are blockbusters. So everything else tonight is going to be one and done. Let's go ahead and get started on that. Here's my jewelry bust. We'll also have some survey questions about every 5 pieces or so that everybody gets more chances. Hi, Gail. She says, hi, Ross family. So hello. That includes all of us. Look at that.
She's just not going to take any chances.
Yeah, Max says hi to you. See, that's the safe way to say it. That way it doesn't matter who I have with me. Or maybe it's just me. Last night I did a private party and it was just me. But I'm still the family all by myself, right? I tell Max that I'm the only true Rouse in the family because it actually means redheaded in French. And there's nobody else here that can claim that. So I am the only true Rouse in the family, even though it was not my name to begin with. All right. Next up in our one and dones, we have Goddess Glow in red. So this is a tomatoey red. It is a little bit of an orangey red. These are faceted beads. You can see how shiny they are. They have a nice surface. These are beads. They're in teardrop, round, and oval shapes. These are all hinged together with these links. So it makes kind of like a little network across your chest. The earrings are the teardrop shaped. No, oval shaped, sorry. I was looking at it wrong. Oval shaped red beads. I don't know my shapes tonight. We're going to go back to kindergarten because I think that's where we learned everything that I needed to remember. I don't know. Some days are better than others. Today I don't know my shapes. Another day I won't know my colors. So this one is about 1/2 inch below that collar. I did pull the collar up a little bit. It's not quite at the collarbones, but it's pretty close. The bottom of this teardrop comes down to mid-chest. So with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right above that bust line. So we just have one of these, as is true of all of our pieces tonight. Goddess Glow in red. This will be sold number 2, if you would like that. Sold number 2. So I did a party in Boston last night, a private party in Boston. And would you know that not one of those people had a Boston accent? Not one. And I'm familiar with that because we have some friends who are from Boston. Not a Boston accent among any of them. So Gail would like number 2. You've got that one, Gail. I just thought that was kind of funny. Our hostess was originally from El Salvador, so she has a beautiful Spanish accent. And then one of her friends also had a Spanish accent. But no Boston. Isn't that weird? All right, let's see. This is Absolute Admiration in silver. So these are hematite rhinestones. This is the dark gray. This is the non-mirrored type. So these are completely transparent. You can see through to the silver backing on these. These are faceted. I want to call them ovals and teardrops, but some of them are not perfect ovals. They're kind of an abstract shape. Very pretty in the dark gray, though. We have the silver tassel earrings. You know I love to layer those silver tassels. This one reaches down almost to mid-chest. Hi, Becky.
Hey, Becky.
Hi, Sheila. So just taking a quick poll on Facebook, I use the @everyone tag because it is supposed to notify everybody that is in a certain group or on a certain page. Did everybody get a notification from that? I did it right before the show, so I'm thinking it would have shown up as soon as the show started, but I'm not sure. So I'm kind of doing research on how that works because I think it's a good way to tag everybody and let everybody know we're live.
Tell Becky to say, tell Neil, hey.
Okay, you got it, Sheila. Good. Becky, Max says to tell Neil hi. You got one, Caroline? Great. All right, so this one is almost at mid-chest with the 2-inch extension. It is going to be just above the bust. So again, we only have one. Absolute Admiration in silver. And it is number 3. So sold number 3 for that item. I kind of like that. I feel that is overused by some people. I've gotten a lot of @everyone. Okay, Neil's there and says hi too. Great. Okay. He can help you answer the questions tonight. I feel it's overused a little bit in some groups because I've gotten a lot of @everyone notifications in the past few weeks since they've started that. I'm trying to only use that for our live shows just to let everyone in the group know that we're live. And so that you get a link to that show. All right, this one is called Brazilian Brilliance in silver. This is 2-tone silver braided seed beads. And you know I like these braided because we have little ones running around the house and they like to grab at the necklaces. And if you grab a strand of seed beads, everybody knows what happens. You're digging seed beads off your floor, out of your carpet, out of your furniture for the next 3 years. So I prefer the braided ones because it is really hard to grab just one little strand, especially this one. It's very tightly braided. So that's nice in making these last a little bit longer. The earrings are double teardrops in those silver seed beads as well. This is the length. So it's about 1/2 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down about mid-chest. Now you can see this one's kind of curling up, and it's just because of the way it's stored. To get this to turn like you might want it to, like to sit more like this. Okay, so you could flip it over, or you can use a barely warm hair dryer. Don't use the hot setting, but use the barely warm hair dryer on this. It will soften those plastic wires that this is on, or strings, and it will help it to lay right. Then you can kind of reform it the way that you want it and let it cool. So that's a good trick for these seed bead necklaces. Hi, Ruth. If you'd like them to lay differently. And I know a lot of times shipping, kind of misforms them a little bit. So this one is Brazilian Brilliance in silver. I love the 2-tone in this. Isn't it pretty? Number 4, sold number 4 for that one. All right, one more, and then we'll get to the questions so that Neil and Max won't be bored. Terry's not here yet. Usually John's here with Terry too. Y'all enlist your family's aid. on these questions. I don't mind. Get everybody involved. Get the husbands involved. Ask the kids, because some of these things are pop culture stuff that I didn't even know. You know. So get them all involved. Make it a family affair. This is called Make Yourself at Homestead in copper. So these are little marquee-shaped antiqued copper. They kind of look like a flower motif to me. They're really just little dots in a round form, but they kind of look like little flowers to me. This is a double length, so we have 2 strands. The earrings are also those same little marquee-shaped pieces with that design on them. And they hung the necklace back on this tag backwards. That's why I turned it around. This is the length and size. They can't do everything right? This one's an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here just above the bust, kind of between mid-chest and bust. So mid-chest would be about right here, and then your bust is about here, so it's about halfway between. Don't forget, we can always add extra extension to these, so if that extension is not enough, we can add a little bit more. You just have to let me know so that I can put that in your package. This one is called Make Yourself at Homestead in copper, number 5. So that's sold number 5 for you tonight. And now let's go to a survey question. We're going to talk about going to the movies. Maybe you can think back. Hi, Terry. Do you have John with you tonight? I had to think. I just said his name and then I completely blanked it. You have John with you. You know, it's important to have all the men with you. Marlo would like number 5. Is Ty there with you, Marlo? Or at least the boys? You know, you need help with these questions. So think back to the last time, or maybe the last few times you have been to a movie theater. We have 5 answers for this one. Let's take number 4. Name something that causes people to change seats at the movies. Yesterday, okay, we went and saw, what was that, Bad Guys? The little cartoon. That was pretty cute.
Yeah, something like that.
Name something that causes people to change seats at the movies. Talking, yes. Number 2 was noisy neighbors. A wet or dirty seat, yes. Sheila got that one. That was number 4. Noisy person, crying baby, kids kicking your seat. That's just life at this point. But that one wasn't on there. Can't see the screen. You want a better view. That was number 1.
Who did you say got that, Caroline?
No. Was it? No, Sheila.
Okay.
Sorry. Broken chair. That one wasn't on there, but it should be. Because every once in a while you do find that broken chair, right? It's usually me sitting in it. Smelly neighbors. Oh, dear. Hi, Beck's Closet. I don't know your first name, so if you could just tell me, I'm not sure if you're a Becky too or if you're someone else. I know I see your posts all the time, but I never remember names. Too close to the screen, a sticky floor, too cold. No, we've got 2 more. 2 more. Oh, I see somebody put in tall person and it popped in. So that was number 3. There's 1 more. And these are the people sitting in the back of the movie theater. Usually young. Yes, Allison. Someone making out. They call it affectionate couple on this survey because we've got a PG show. But yeah, there's always those people too. All right, so we got all 5 answers, and Sheila got an extra chance at winning that free piece of jewelry at the end of the show. So congratulations, Sheila. Let's go on and see some more $5 jewelry. You've never seen that ever, Allison? You must not go to enough movies. Or you don't go to the right kind. That's what it is. All right. This one is called Indigenously Urban. This is in antiqued brass. So it is the darker brass. It's not the bright brass like that kind of looks like gold. So we have brass beads, brass cylinders, and then like a basket weave texture on these discs at the bottom. Our earrings are those same little discs with that basket weave texture on it. This is what it's going to look like against a shirt. So this chain basically lace right along the collar, and our discs are down beneath the collar. With a 2-inch extension, the bottom of that disc is going to hit right about here. So it's going to take up this space along the upper chest. This has the cord type or snake chain. Some people call this a snake chain. I don't know why. It's not really a snake. Not really like a snake, more like a cord to me, a metal cord. But this is indigenously urban in brass, and it is going to be sold number 6 tonight.
I didn't do that right.
What?
No, I'm talking to myself.
You didn't do something right? Wow. Write that down.
I was trying to send a comment to everybody else.
Oh, you didn't send a comment right. Marla wants number 6. All right. This one is, I was going to say 2-tone, but with our 1 polished silver bead, it's actually 3-tone. This is called Fifth Avenue A-Lister in brown. So we have kind of a champagne brown or a tan pearly bead over here. We have the darker brown, almost like a copper pearly bead on this side, and then 1 brightly polished silver bead to separate those 2 colors. Ruth says they haven't been to a movie since 1986. Well, you tell Glenn that you need a date. The earrings are the brown pearly beads, the darker ones, on a fishhook back. This is the length. I'm going to hold it here because the tag's going to pull it back. It is about 1/4 inch or 3/8 of an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit more right here. So still in that upper chest area. This is called Fifth Avenue A-Lister, and it is in brown. This one is number 7. So sold number 7 if you would like that one. Let's do a couple earrings. Got some earrings out too. These are called Radiating Refinement in gold. So they're set in gold. We have white rhinestones. These are 2 circles, one set inside the other, with a goldfish hook back. This is the length and size of these earrings. Very pretty, a little bit sparkly. These are going to be sold number 8. Sold number 8. So how's everybody's weather today? I told you ours was cooler. Instead of like mid to upper 90s, we are sitting at, it says 85 right now. It's actually felt pretty good. You think you have those, Terry? You might have. Yeah, or a similar one. We've had several similar ones, so it may be a similar. So that is a huge relief. After like 96, 95, to only be in the 80s is so nice. 72 at Violet's house. I'm going to Violet's house. Marjorie said she's at 80. We had a breeze blowing too. Did you get that, Marjorie? It felt pretty good with that breeze blowing out there. I don't know if it's still going or not, but it was earlier. 79, cloudy and humid. Ugh. I hate the humid. Otherwise, 79 would feel pretty good. Marlo says it's gorgeous there. Define gorgeous, Marlo. Come on.
I was wondering too.
Yeah.
So that could be 50.
That could be, yeah. For you, that's like 58. Becky says it's 78 there. Oh, that's nice weather for you. Beck says you're at 99. What state are you in? 99 degrees. Ouch. I know Mom is hot in Tucson. 78 inside your house. Yeah, that's about the upper limits of what I can handle inside the house. Even then, I'm probably going to go nudge that thermostat down. San Antonio. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's hot there. Been through there a couple times on trips.
We just had somebody here from San Antonio. That's where Detroit's dad is from.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's where one of the brothers' dads was from. He was just here for a graduation. 65. Oh, Marlo's got my weather. And Aunt Dora has 73. Low of 45 tonight, though. I'd have to cover my plants. Poor little plants. That's not too bad, though. It sounds like everybody's got pretty nice weather, except for San Antonio, Texas, and Tucson, Arizona. Mom said they got hot early this year, so they've been at 100 and 105 this past week. All right, this is Royally Ever After in brown. I love my mother, but I don't go visit her in the summertime. So these are light brown pearly beads. This is in a gold setting. We have marquise shaped white rhinestones as well in these little clusters. Our earrings are the light brown pearly beads. So let's see. This is the length, about 1/2 inch. I always get one flipped over. About 1/2 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is sitting in the middle of the chest. So this one is Royally Ever After in brown. And it is going to be sold number 9 for tonight. Number 9. Number 10, we have William staring at the screen. Is he intrigued? Okay, you'd like number 9? Got it. This one is Twist Me Round in copper. These are antiqued copper, and they are twisted teardrops. In just a second, I'll give you my postable link so you can fill that out for me, so I can send those to you. These are on a copper fishhook back. It's kind of a combination between the shiny and the dark copper. You can see these are not as dark as some of our other antiqued copper. They do have shiny spots in them. So this is the length and size. Oh, he knows me now. Okay. So these are Twist Me Round in copper, and they are number 10. Number 10. So let me put that postable link in our comments here, and then we will go to our next question. There you go. And that will ask you for all the information that I need to be able to send those out to you and to invoice you. We invoice on Mondays. It's usually Monday evening because I'm in service all day Monday. And then I ship on Tuesday for paid orders. Let's see. It says an error occurred. Wait a moment and try again. Well, it looks like it posted. Does everybody on Facebook see my postable link? Because I see it, and then it says down below that an error's occurred. Okay. Let's go on to our question. We have 5 answers for this one. Okay, Violet doesn't see it, but Sheila does. Caroline doesn't. That means it must have posted to one of the pages, but not the other. So as long as it posted to one page. Okay, Caroline sees it now. Okay. It's www.postable.com, just in case you're on the one that you can't see. Christy, it's / Christy Rouse, CHRISTYROUSE. Number 10 to Gail. All right, we have 5 answers on this one. We're going to go with number 3. Name something in cars now that you can't believe people once went without. Something in cars now that you can't believe people once went without. You know, back in Max's time. GPS was number 2. AC, absolutely. So Gail got that one first. That was number 3. The AC, gotta have the AC. I love my seat heater too, Caroline, especially when my back hurts. I don't use it to heat my seats. I use it to ease my back, like a heating pad. Oh, a phone hookup. Electric windows. Electric windows are nice. You don't have to like scoot all the way across the car and try to roll the window down, right? Seatbelt. Seatbelts was number 4. Airbags was number 5. Satellite radio or any radio at all. That was number 1. Gotta have music, right? All right, we got all of them. Stereo, GPS, air conditioning, seatbelts, and airbags. Those were the top 5 answers. And almost half of them, 41 out of 100, was for the stereo. Can you believe that? So that is our priority right there. We got to have music while we're driving. Okay. Moving on. Anti-lock brakes. Yes, they're hard here too. When it rains and we skid. And you're not supposed to, but we do. These are called Radiantly Warped. These are silver hoops. And you can see they're twisted. Kind of like the teardrops in the last pair. But these are a hoop. This is the length and size. We have one pair of these. These are going to be sold number 11. Radiantly Warped in silver. Let's see what else I've got here. I pulled all kinds of stuff out, so I'm looking through it. This is Hustlin' Heart in yellow. So this is a pale yellow. It has a heart, an infinity symbol in the middle. Then it's wrapped with yellow thread. It has a little bit of a metallic sheen on it. And then above and below, we have a row of white rhinestones. This has the adjustable clasp back. So we have the extension. We have the lobster clasp, just like on a necklace. Theoretically, you could add to this extension if you needed more to make it fit your wrist. So don't let that stop you. This is Hustlin' Heart in yellow. It is made out of a leather. And it is number 12. Number 12. And since we're on yellow, let's do some more yellow. You know, got to keep it together. This one is called Formal Florals. This is a yellow rhinestone flower. This one in the middle is like an orangey brown color, kind of like your sunflower, but not as dark. And then it has little silver dots as a frame around the center, in between the petals and the center. This is on a nice delicate chain. And it has my favorite kind of tassels, these delicate silver tassels, because they shine so pretty. Look at them sparkle. These are the kind I love to wear. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. You already bought number 10, Gail. That was a while ago. This one is about an inch below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here, so it'll be about in the center of the chest. This one's going to be number 13. So this is Formal Florals in yellow. Sold number 13 for this one.
So Gail's subconscious was talking out loud.
Yeah, she's still thinking about number 10.
No, her subconscious, she thought about it at first and she wasn't supposed to say it.
Oh, I see. Max has got his own reasoning over here. I don't know. You know. Sold to Robin. Okay, number 13 to Robin.
I kind of figured that. Robin.
Okay, you wanted the yellow leather bracelet. Okay, got it. So I think that was 12, right, Max? Was the yellow leather bracelet number 12? Yeah, got it for you.
Gail wanted number 12.
Thanks. That helps us, Gail.
And Robin wants
the flowers. The flower. All right, this is Half Moon Child in brass. So this is antiqued brass. This is a long necklace, so I have it pulled back so that you can see the bottom. We have a little flowery design in these crescent moons, so flowery cutout design. And then we have the little hammered trinkets at the bottom. Oh, it's fine. But a description helps us figure it out if we have the wrong number. Have the little hammered trinkets also as earrings.
Hi, Robin.
Can you hear him, Robin? I'm sure you can. Everybody in the tri-state area can hear him when he talks. All right. You should hear him talk on the phone. Anyway, this is starting in the mid-abdomen area, going down into the low abdomen, stopping right above the belly button area. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down and cover that belly button just before that dropped waist. So not quite that long. I'm just going to laugh, Robin. She can definitely hear him.
Mm-hmm.
This is Half Moon Child in brass, and it is number 14.
Somebody happening, child.
I'm just picking on him today. I've got to get him before he gets me. You know how that is. It's the race. All right. These are called oval ruled. More of an egg shape to me, right? It's not exactly an oval, but they have the little hematite rhinestones. So these are the silvery black or dark gray rhinestones set along that dark metal, the black metal. You scoot one of these to the side. This is the length and size. So we have oval ruled in black is number 15. All right, so let's ask another survey question. Let's see if Max can get in trouble again.
I wasn't in trouble the first time.
Oh, you're always in trouble. You just think you're not in trouble. Oh boy. Oh, let's do this one. We're going to talk about morning a little bit and what makes your morning bad.
Oh, you don't even wake up in the morning.
Hey. You just sit back over there. I'm going to flip your recliner open. All right. 5 answers on this one. Let's take number 2. During your morning routine, name something you'd hate to discover wasn't working. During your morning routine, what would you hate to discover wasn't working?
The grandkids know that one for you.
Absolutely the coffee maker. That was number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. You know I would pick that one. No power. That would be bad. It would cause several things not to work. The car is number 3. Get in to go to work. No car. That is not a good day. The water or your shower was number 1. Gotta have a shower in the morning. That's how you wake up, right? That's how I wake up. Your alarm clock was number 5. Ooh, the toilet would be bad too. What else might you need after your shower? The hair dryer. Robin got that up there. I see it scrolling through. The hair dryer was the other one. Yeah. Your body. My body never works in the morning. Does that mean yours does sometimes? I didn't think they were supposed to work. No power causes lots of problems. It causes several of those things not to work. I need a battery-operated coffee maker. That's what I need. I see they're making them now on our trip to Texas. When we went to Texas, we usually stop at truck stops to use the bathroom when we're on those deliveries. And we stopped at one, and I did see that now they have one that can plug into your power outlet in your truck. I don't know if they would work in our truck or not, because it depends on how much power it needs. But I do see that they have them, and it's very, very tempting. Because, coffee on the road is a lot of times not so good. I'm not a big fan of the gas station coffee. It kind of depends on the gas station and how long it's been there. But usually truck stops are pretty safe because they go through a lot. So they have to make fresh pretty often. Did you get that one? No, you didn't get that one, Robin. It was, maybe you did. Was that Robin that got that one? It was you. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Buc-ee's bathrooms are awesome. We have not yet been in a Buc-ee's. Valero gas stations have good coffee. That's good to know. We usually stop at a Pilot, Flying J, or Love's. Is usually where we go.
Flying J, Love's, or Sheets if they have it.
Or Sheets if they have it. I don't think they have them that far out.
No, they have them more up north if you go.
You love Buc-ee's. We'll have to try that out. So she says Valero and Tiger Mart. We'll have to keep that in mind because we do make runs to Texas.
They're building
off
one
and on.
outside of in Tennessee. That's the closest one to us now. I saw it.
He said the closest Buc-ee's is Tennessee that they're building. They were supposed to build one here and they voted it out. We have Sheets and we like Sheets. Pilot's not good for coffee. Okay. I'm trying to remember which one I usually get it at. It's the one that has a Cinnabon in it.
That's sometimes Pilot.
Is that Pilot sometimes? Okay. I've gotten coffee there before. They have to have flavored creamer. I mean, that's the bar right there. The coffee has to be good, and you have to have flavored creamer. All right. This one is Yacht Tour in green. Okay, now 7-Eleven. This one is double lengths of this large chain. And then we have emerald green, little crystal cut beads on the bottom. These are translucent. The earrings are those same green beads. Gail's house has good coffee. I will try that out if I'm ever up in that area again. We missed you when we had to be up there. I think we went 8 times in 1 year. Was that 2020 when the pandemic first started that summer?
Yeah, 6 times.
6 times? 6 times we had to be up there. But it was near Philadelphia. This one hangs just above the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it does hang over the bust. So right here in the center, QTs. Yeah, I've noticed some QTs were pretty good. But I have not tried the coffee there either. I'm not that brave. This one is called Yacht Tour in green. And it is number 16. We were in Bonham, Texas, which is near Dallas. About, would you say 90 miles northeast of Dallas? So that's where we were delivering to.
Might have to go to Chicago.
Yeah, I think we're headed to Chicago next, but not till probably September. This one is Autumn Abundance in brass. So this is the antiqued brass with little white rhinestones in the branches of those trees. I like how the dark metal sets off those white rhinestones. So this is a longer necklace as well. It's in an oval. The earrings are the white rhinestones in that dark brass setting. This is the length. So it's hanging down here right around, how far from the Outer Banks? What was it, about 4 or 5 hours? 4 or 5 hours from Outer Banks. You're only 3 hours away from Chicago. Okay. This one's around the belly button area. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang down to this dropped waist. So we have Autumn Abundance in brass. And this one's 17. Yes, McDonald's coffee is usually not the best, but you do know what it tastes like. I'm going to need extra cream if we have McDonald's coffee, or possibly, water it down a little bit with some hot water, because usually it's pretty strong. Not the best coffee, but yeah, it is the familiar. So at least you do know what it's going to taste like. No surprises. Let me get this apart. I dropped that in Tim Hortons. Number 17 to Gail.
Right.
This one is called Meadow Marvel. So these are earrings. This is a bright green, kind of a lime green rhinestone. Oh, it uses fresh beans at yours? Yeah, we don't get that lucky. It's a little flower pattern in this teardrop. This is the length and size. Hi, Shannon. Length and size of these earrings. We're doing one and done night. This is Meadow Marvel in green. These are sold number 18. She saved you. You saved Mom, Gail. You get brownie points for that. I don't know what we're going to use them for, but you'll get brownie points. I'm trying to decide what we're doing next. I never know what we're doing next. It is a pretty lime green, Becky. Very nice lime. Not like the outside of the lime, like the inside of the lime. That's that bright, lighter green. Yes, a little salt in your coffee actually does help. And if it causes you acid problems, just a pinch of baking soda also helps. But the salt helps. Becky would like those earrings, Max. I guess they were number 18. All right, we have another brass piece. This is Santa Fe Garden in multi. So this kind of reminds me of a sun in the center. Maybe that's what it was supposed to be, like the sundial in the garden. We have crackle stones in kind of a peachy pink and white, and then olive green in the center. So you have those earthy colors of the crackle stone. The earrings are the olive green crackle stone. These are on a brass fishhook back. This has that cord type or snake type chain. Arabica coffee is your favorite. The best coffee I've ever had, and I know I keep talking about Ecuador because it was kind of great. It's the best trip ever. But Ecuador has the best coffee I've ever tasted. That's the only one I've ever been able to drink completely black. No sugar, no cream, no nothing. And it was good. No bitterness. Didn't taste as acidic. I guess because it was so fresh. This one's about 1/2 inch below that collar. With the beads, it's sitting down at about mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here above the bust. So as a backup, I will take Colombian coffee. Colombian coffee is really good. Cuban coffee. I love Cuban coffee. So this is Santa Fe Garden and Multi, number 19. I guess you can tell I love my coffee. And I'm becoming really good at noticing what I like and what I don't like about coffees. And certain ones have surprised me. We have a Keurig, so I've got the little K-cups, and I buy the variety packs. So I get all different kinds of coffee. One of the ones that I like the most, and it's always a surprise to me because a lot of times Max makes it for me and brings it back, and so I taste it before I know what it is. One of the ones he made recently that was really, really good was Folgers. I came out here and it was just regular Folgers. I do like Frappuccino. Black with a little sugar. I haven't gotten that brave yet. I don't know. It's just kind of strong. So I like that mixture of the cream in it. Ethiopian coffee. I have not had Ethiopian. I've heard that Kona coffee is very good. It's also very expensive. This one is I Want to See the World in Multi. So this one has that mother of pearl finish on these beads. We have the bright blue, bright pink. We have a little bit of an olive lime green. It's kind of between olive and green, or olive and lime. That's why I say that. It's a brighter olive green. And that purple. We also have some crystal type beads mixed in there. You're not looking? Okay, don't look.
Allison must already have that one.
This is blue crystal type beads for the earrings. Actually, I don't think she does. I think this is the only one of these I had. This one is about 1/4 inch or 3/8 of an inch below the collar. And with the 2-inch extension, you're going to get down to that mid-chest. Yes, it is more like a coffee-flavored dessert. Perfect. The green is a little weird. Let me show it to you up close. It's kind of a different green. Like I said, it's like a light olive or maybe sort of like a split pea green. So this is I Want to See the World in Multi, and it is number 20. Number 20. Coffee has to be stronger. Yes, I like the strong coffee, but then I like a little bit of cream to just kind of temper that. It also helps it not be so acidic. Terry would like number 20. And so a lot of times I've had acid reflux problems. Not so bad now, but I just got used to having that cream in it to kind of calm it down a little bit. Yeah, 1/2 and 1/2 works. If I don't have the flavored creamer, I will use cream and just a little bit of sugar. And that's fine. Oh, here's a fun one. Robin, you should know all these answers. There's 5 answers available. Let's go with number 5. What do people eat in the hospital? So everybody who's ever been in the hospital, they bring you food trays. What do you eat when you're in the hospital? Just 1/2 and 1/2 for you. Pudding was number 4. Eggs wasn't on there. Jell-O, of course, is number 1. Everybody eats Jell-O when they're in the hospital, right? Because if you're on the clear liquid diet, that's what they can give you. Applesauce. Applesauce was number 5. So I believe, Terry, that you got that? Yeah. Ice cream was number 3. Soup was number 2. So we got all those. I usually eat the mashed potatoes too, Robin. Mashed potatoes are always good. Popsicles, yes, they'll bring you those if you're on a clear diet. Broth, popsicles, Jello. I think I usually got like cranberry or orange juice. Not orange, apple juice, stuff like that. But the ice cream and the pudding you can also have if you're not dairy-free. Italian ice, fish. Those are all good. We got them all. We got all the good stuff. And yes, this is a jewelry show. It's all jewelry. So we have Jello, soup, ice cream, pudding, and applesauce. And it's all $5 jewelry, which is even better. All right. I love Italian ice too, though. This one is Feast or Famine in gold. So this is a 3-part necklace. It's made up of 3 plates that are hinged together so that it will lay flat against your breastbone. It's in a brushed texture. This is a little, it's a medium brush texture. So it's not super coarse, not super fine. Our earrings are like the little upper sections of this necklace, and they are brushed in gold as well. Yeah, I did have it. It's a little bit older necklace. I did have it in other colors at one time, but not this one. The gold is what I have left. This one, just one. It's about 1 inch below the collar. Very pretty. With the 2-inch extension, it's not Instagram. With the 2-inch extension, it's right above the bust. So this is Feast or Famine in gold, and it is number 21. Yeah, there's nobody on Instagram right now, Max.
Okay.
My nose is tickly. I put hand sanitizer on, it makes my nose tickle. Okay. Then we have Private Villa in pink. These are a light pink, a pale pink. We have a marquee-shaped bead in the center, that pretty filigree around the outside in antique silver, which means it has the blackish tinge to it. And then we have little pear-shaped beads on the bottom. This is the length and size. So this is Private Villa in pink, number 22. Yes, there is a website you can purchase on, and I will put that down here in the comments. And that is the best way to see all of my physical inventory. It'll be everything you can see behind me. And then some, right? 5,000 items, and there's no way I could show them all in person. So if you want more options, go to the website. All right. This one is Empirical Elegance in white. Let me pull this one back a little bit. This is in between long and short. It's kind of a medium long. White rhinestones. I would say they're marquee shaped, but they don't come to a point up at the top. So partially marquee shaped, and then with little white rhinestones at the top of them. They kind of look like icicles. The earrings are the silver tassels. This is the length, so right below the bust, right below the curve of the bust with the 2-inch extension. You could get that down to almost mid-abdomen, but not quite. It's going to be here in the upper abdomen. So this one's Empirical Elegance in white. Almost looks like the Statue of Liberty's crown upside down, right? Empirical Elegance in white. I just noticed that. Random things. Number 23. It's weird the things I think about. Number 20 is the only one that you have. Yes, ma'am. This is one and done night, so only have one of everything. I do have that in a red. I don't have it in the multi, but I do have it in just a red. All right. This is Placid Pebbles in multi.
Classic pebbles?
Placid.
Placid.
Placid. You know, like peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Placid. So these are little pebble pieces. We have multicolors. We have a beige, a white, a blue, pink. I'm trying to decide. I think that's a light yellow as well in there, along with some polished silver pieces to give it some extra shine. This is 3 layers, and it is on the very thin wire. So this is a metal wire that is strung on. The earrings are a little stack of those pebbles. Looks like these are the beige and white ones. This is the length. So top one sitting right there at the collar. Bottom one about 1 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, that bottom one will sit at mid-chest. So this is my last one of these. This one is Placid Pebbles in multi. It is number 24. Number 25, because we can't leave all our other crackle lovers out. This is a longer necklace. This is called Medallion Meadow, number 24. Got that, Max?
Uh-huh.
White crackle, round shape. You can see the veining in it. And then we have just kind of a hammered frame around the outside. And then we have pretty designs. Oh, I can't think what they call those. They kind of look like a little leaf shape. Number 24 is already gone, Mom. Nice try, though. The earrings are a white crackle stone on the fishhook back. This is the length. So sitting down here in the lower abdomen, kind of round belly button area, with the 2-inch extension, it is sitting right here near that dropped waist. This one does have the sliding chain, and it has nice big links. So if you wanted to shorten this one, you could just fasten that lobster clasp into the links and pull it up as much as you want. Then I just drop the extra chain down the back of my shirt. Or you can pinch it off if you don't want, if you're never going to want that extra chain. So this one is called Medallion Meadow. And it is in white. This one will be sold number 25. All right, let's see if we can find another good question. Oh, this one's a good one. I like this question. 5 answers available. All these are 5-answer questions tonight. I sorted them by the number of answers. 5 is a nice amount. Not too little, not too many. Let's do answer number 3 on this question. Name a smell you associate with fall or autumn. A smell you associate with fall or autumn, the season. Cinnamon. Cinnamon's always a good one. They didn't put that one on here. They have other things that have that in it. Not exactly pumpkin. And not apple cinnamon, just apple. And the pumpkin spice or pumpkin pie. Let's see. Leaves was number 1. Fire. What kind of fire, though? A specific kind of fire. Dirt. Not dirt. Ginger is also good. And cloves. Pine trees. Not pine trees, surprisingly. Hot cocoa. I think that's more of a winter thing. Yes, campfire. Campfire. We're going to give that one to Becky because she was the one that got the fire first, and then she came up with campfire. So the campfire was number 3. There's one more we haven't gotten. What does it do weather-wise a lot of times in the fall? Also in the spring, if you're here. So that has a certain smell. Rain, yes. Rain has that smell. And we often associate it with either spring or fall here because that's when we get the most snow here. Wait, that just means you live in the wrong place, Allison. That's all. Snow doesn't have a smell. It does have a sound, though, or an absence of it. Isn't that interesting? I remember it being very quiet. It like insulates everything, so it hushes it, which is not a bad thing when you've got little kids. All right, this is Tiki Teas in red. So these are red beads. We have one line of them down the center, and then they're all around that teardrop. This is in antique silver. It is also a long one. The earrings are the tassels on a fishhook back. Now you need to move further south, Allison. We'll show you what rain smells like. You only get frozen rain up there. That's not right. This one is down by that dropped waist. With the 2-inch extension, you can get it down in your lower belly area if you want to. I don't want to because I'm not showing off that area. But this one also has a chain that you could fasten into and shorten it up if you wanted to. So if you don't want it quite that long, it's pretty easy to adjust that. This one is called Tiki Teas, and it is in red, number 26. There we go. Number 27. I got the layers twisted around each other. There we go. I always do this, even with my own necklaces. This one's called Bountiful Butterflies in white. So this is a 3-layer necklace, and we have the different types of chains. So we have the coarser chain up at the top, or the larger gauge, slightly smaller in the middle, and then the smallest with little flattened sections that catch the light in that bottom chain. We have a 3-layer butterfly. So this actually has 3 sets of wings, and they're all stacked on top of each other. So we have a 3-layer butterfly with a little white rhinestone in the center of it. The earrings are 1-layer butterflies. So they're a flat butterfly. This is the hardest part when you're putting it over a neck like this, because that is not the way that we put our necklaces on, and they tend to always get tangled up. This is the length of these layers. So this one just below that collar, about 1/4 inch, maybe 3/8 of an inch. This one not quite to mid chest. This one right above the bust. With the 2-inch extension, your butterfly is going to be down here. That's going to put that 2nd layer right about here. Put your 3rd layer right here. So this one is Bountiful Butterflies in white. This one's going to be sold number 27. Now, what is your favorite fall smell? And I'll tell you why I ask that.
Football.
That is not a smell, Max. Although if you go in the locker room, they probably beg to differ. 27 is claimed. You've got it. Yeah, there's definitely a smell in that locker room. I say that because I love the smell of cinnamon. Really love the smell of cinnamon. Like when you go in the stores and they have the cinnamon scented pine cones. But I cannot handle that smell.
So Allison said it too, football.
Yeah. She would also know that it has a smell. Yeah, I'm allergic to it. So if it's very strong cinnamon like I can't handle having it in the house. But I still love that smell. Violet likes cinnamon too. Yeah, cinnamon smells so good, but some of it's just too strong. If it's kind of a faint smell, that's okay. It smells like winning. I think that depends on which team you root for.
Well, right now she has a lot to talk about. Go
Yeah,
Josh Allen.
yeah. Right now you can talk, Allison, but maybe not later, right? All right.
Pretty good.
This is the ruling class in black. So these are black stone beads. They don't have any of the marbling that we usually see in the crackle stone, but this is the black stone. We have polished silver beads and then these little spacers are studded with white rhinestones. So it gives you some sparkle in between there. Our earrings are those black stone beads as well on a fishhook back. This is the length. So it's about 3/4 of an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here in the mid chest. So we have the ruling class in black, and it is number 28. Max isn't paying attention.
Yeah, I'm trying to untangle this necklace.
Oh, well, it's not critical. So if you don't have time, that's fine. All right, these earrings are called Meadow Musical in purple. We have a little purple rhinestone. It is a dark purple rhinestone right in the center. And these are a little bit curved, so they're not completely flat. So I'm trying to hold them up so you can see the curve. The petals kind of curve down toward the back. So we have that linear pattern in the petals. This is the length and size. So we have one of these left. Meadow Musical in purple is number 29. And then we'll do these because I have them in 2 colors, one of each color. More flowers. These are Palm Beach Bonanza in yellow or in green. So these are painted metal. We have the yellow at the bottom or the green in that flower, and then the little silver leaves. So this is like an upside down flower. They're on a fishhook back. No, do not sing the Bonanza song. They do keep popping up, don't they, Allison? This is the length and size. So they're a little bit longer earring. Palm Beach Bonanza. One in yellow, one in green. They are number 30. And if you want these, just let me know which color you'd like.
Tell Allison she buys both of them, you won't ever see them again.
Right. Well, maybe every time she opens her jewelry box.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says if you buy them both, then you'll never have to see them on the show again, Allison. Sold both. She went for it.
Go, Allison. I'm gonna pull
now he's cheering for you.
I'm gonna pull for the Buffalo this year.
Okay, now he's gonna cheer for your team. You got him.
Go, Josh Allen.
Whatever. You typed it before he said it? Okay, well, great minds think alike, or, you know.
Yeah, she was thinking about football, so. Yeah.
All right. This one also has 5 answers. Let's go with number 2. Name something that's currently legal that people should be banned from doing while driving. Something that's currently legal that people should be banned from doing while driving. Oh, 1 yellow and 1 green. That's well, you'll have 2 matched sets that way.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Smoking was number 1.
She can do like that so her sister can have a matching set.
Oh, is that so that your sister can have the matching set? Nicole will get some. Eating was number 2. Yes, because they get distracted while they're eating. Shannon got that one. I actually got hit by somebody who was eating. They were eating Bojangles chicken in the back of their truck and was not paying attention, and I switched lanes and they ran right into the back of me. Using the cell phone was number 4. Now that is illegal in some places. If you have it up like this, you can still do it hands-free, but it's just very distracting. Putting on makeup was number 5. I don't know how you don't poke yourself in the eye, but you know, whatever. To each his own. Signing. Yeah, probably not a good idea while you're driving. You need to keep those hands on the steering wheel. There is one more that we haven't gotten. We got smoking, eating, using your cell phone, and applying makeup. Watching movies. Watching movies is never a good idea when you're trying to drive. Although we've listened to them. You know, we put them in for the kids and have it playing through the sound system. So we've listened to them while we're driving.
We can't see it anyway.
I bet. Being out with the ASL congregation, that would be hard. Reading. Ask my sister-in-law. Oh, dear. That's not good. Reading and texting. No, but those should have been on there.
Tell Shannon I know exactly what she's talking about.
Max says he knows what you're talking about. I apparently have not been informed of this story yet.
Yeah, I told you before. You just don't remember.
Okay. He says I don't remember. That would, make it thing 5,000,087 that I don't remember. It's sipping your drink. Because usually, you have to look down. Even if you're not drinking alcohol, you have to look down to grab your drink. It just takes your attention away from the road for that split second. I did have one of my teachers, my senior year, had a little daughter. She was about 2 or 3 years old when I was in his class, but when the year she was graduating, she was a senior, and she got killed like 2 weeks before graduation because of texting while driving, or reading a text while she was driving. So that's really sad. A lot of people die that way. All right, this one is Space Glam in black. So this is our black metal. It is on that cord type chain. We have polished black beads in a oblong, sorry, not a oblong, and a round shape. So round and oblong shapes. And then these are encrusted with little black rhinestones. So that gives you that sparkle in between. The earrings are the polished black metal beads. Like that. This is the length. So about 1.25 inches below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down about mid-chest. Oh no, Becky, that's terrible. A lot of people die that way, and they don't realize how much attention that takes from the road. This is called Space Glam in black. If you have to send one, at least use the speech to text. This is number 31. Or now you can send those voice messages instead of actually texting. Just hit the little speaker button and talk into it and leave like a voice message that they send. All right, this is a longer necklace. This is called Sky Quest in red. So we have an antique silver feather. These are dark red rhinestones running down the center of it. Lady Cop was putting on her makeup and hit Glenn. Good grief. The earrings are the dark red rhinestones in that silver setting. This is the length. So we're down here around that dropped waist with the 2-inch extension. Going to go further down into that lower belly area. This one also has that sliding chain. So if you wanted to shorten this one up, maybe like this, or even further, you could fasten into that chain and pull it up. So this is Sky Quest in red. And it is number 32. 32. Number 33. This one reminds me of a chief's headdress. This one's called Independent Idol in purple. So you can see why it kind of looks like the chief's headdress upside down to me. Has that purple bead, a nice medium purple in a round shape up here. With the dot motif right here and a smaller dot motif around that bead. The little shapes coming out, fanning out from the bottom. The earrings are those purple beads as well. This is the length. So it's right down here around that dropped waist. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to go into the lower belly. Again, this one has the sliding chain. So it moves freely. You could shorten that up, wear it up around there. This is Independent Idol in purple. It is number 33. Number 33. Oops. Lost control of that one. All right. 34. We have Petunia Picnic in orange. I do also have this in light pink. It's not a one and done, but I do have this in the light pink if you prefer. So this is on a gold chain. We have the orange flowers, a trio of orange flowers, and they have a little gold center in each one. Our earrings are the gold tassels. This is the length and size. So it's hanging about an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here in the center of the chest. So we have Petunia Picnic in orange. And if you prefer the pale pink, just let me know. Exactly the same, but in a pale pink. Number 34 for the orange. Yeah, those flowers are adorable. Number 35, we have Mediterranean Magic. These are dewy white beads. So not quite frosted. Similar appearance to moonstone, but they're just a bead. So a dewy white bead, and then we have these little teardrops hanging off the bottom with texturing in them. This is the length and size. White's great because it matches everything. So this is Mediterranean Magic in white, number 35. All right, let's ask our last question. We'll do 5 more pieces and we will be done for the night. We're going to do some rings because it is hot outside and hands are swelling. And you know, we need that extra little bit of stretch in our rings right now. Let's see. This one also has 5 answers. Let's take number 3. Where does a woman try to avoid leaving lipstick marks? Where does a woman try to avoid leaving lipstick marks? What do you think? Man shirt. That's a good answer. It was not on there. Teeth was number 1. Collar, a cup. Yes, the cup or a glass. That was the right answer, Violet. Cup or glass was number 3. Not on a scarf. Someone's cheek was number 4. Food. Oh, shirt was on there. It was number 2. Collar wasn't there, but shirt was. Coffee cup, cloth napkin. That's a good thought. That one wasn't on there, but that's a good thought. Where else would you not want it? And we're thinking about it in terms of masks, wearing the masks right now. Where else might you end up with it if you wear a mask over your lipstick? Not on baby's head. Not in the mask. Where else might it go? Let's see if anybody's seen this yet. It's happened. We were just talking about this yesterday. Outside your lip line. Yes, around your lips. I had the person who was doing the party last night had FaceTimed her mom while she was riding home one night, and her mom had been to the meeting, had a mask on over lipstick, and she says, "Mom, what's wrong with your face?" Well, she put the mask on over her lipstick, and her lipstick had gone all around her mouth. So, yeah, hazard of the masks. Yeah, wearing Senegence helps. Something that will stay put. All right, our first ring is called Ruler Radiance. It is in copper, but it has the blue crackle stone. So you can see our frame around the outside is kind of that shinier copper. And then the stretchy back, which fits sizes 6 through 10, is more of the antiqued copper. We have the oval blue crackle stone, turquoise blue crackle stone in the middle. This hand model's fingers are super skinny and long, but this is what it would look like on a hand. You can see, let's see, let me hold this one up. So this is what my hand looks like compared to this model's hand. So she has much longer and skinnier fingers than I do, but it kind of gives you an idea. Carla? Is she on here?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see her.
You called her name. She was on here.
Oh, I don't remember.
Carla Gale, wasn't it? Maybe that's Gail.
Yeah, that's Gail.
Okay.
That's no, Barbara Gale.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know where you got Carla from. So this one is Ruler Radiance in copper. And it's number 36.
Go back to that. I saw it.
Here you go. Yeah, I don't remember seeing Carla. Let's see. This one has pink transparent beads. It's called the Charisma Collector. Pink transparent beads. They kind of look like candy to me. Little marquee shapes. One standing up, two on their sides. Dot motif around the outsides. This has the wide stretchy band on it. It is a bright pink.
Yes, she was on here.
Okay.
Right at the beginning.
This is the size. I must have missed her.
Yeah, you called out her name. That's why I put it down.
Okay. I don't
She
remember.
didn't even commented anymore, but she was on at 7:01.
So this one is number 37. Number 37. Oops. Got that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 38. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yep.
Okay.
This is Blink Back Tears in blue. So this is kind of that aqua blue or turquoise blue, maybe Caribbean blue. Yeah, no creepy hand. Sorry. I actually dropped it and broke one of the fingers off, and I can't find the other finger. So this is 3 bands of silver with little white rhinestones on it. Then we have the marquee shaped blue rhinestones and a couple little round white rhinestones right in the center there. This has the wide stretchy band. This is the size. So this one is Blink Back Tears. And it is number 38. So Carla is our winner tonight, even though I didn't remember that she was on here. But hey, you know, she came, she saw, she won. That's how it works. We have Daringly Daisy in yellow. So this is a yellow flower ring in the antique silver with a bright yellow bead in the center. Wide stretchy band. This is the size. This is Daringly Daisy in yellow. There you go. And then last but not least, Color Me Envious in white. So these are white pearly beads. And then we have swirls of silver with encrusted white rhinestones. This is on a wide stretchy back. This is the length and the size. Very elegant looking ring. So Color Me Envious in white is number 40 for tonight. And that will end our show. So Carla won our free piece tonight. Let me put that down before I completely forget that. So we'll get that taken care of. Invoices will go out tomorrow evening. And then Tuesday, we'll start shipping out your orders as soon as they're paid. We'll get that taken care of for you as well. Wednesday, we'll be back with new releases. So all our new releases that are coming in between now and Wednesday, we'll have those on the show Wednesday evening, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in a different time zone, you know how to adjust that for your area. And we look forward to seeing you. Have a great beginning of the week and a great Sunday night.
Bye, ladies.